here we go, we finally have it, the release of the limited character Ominous Nebula ZELDRIS, and I know what you're probably saying, limited character. I don't know why they've decided to make this ZELDRIS a limited character. There's nothing special or awfully special about his release, other than it's a new ZELDRIS, and I mean, ZELDRIS are a cool character and all. Having a look at the banner here though, there's some good picks, that's for sure. The first time this red Tarmiel has come back since his release, and then other than that, of course, the green Sariel is absolutely amazing, especially at countering the Demon team. Jormungandr is really good, the blue Lilia is really good, Begeldar is really good, the Matrona is really good, Brun's really good. It's a decent banner, and then we do of course have all of these, I think they're all the New Year's units that give you the extra drops for the demons, so overall, a pretty good banner, only the 3%. I don't actually think that changes an awful lot nowadays. I know back in the day, they used to give us double rate banners here and there, and they used to do all kind of stuff like that, but oh my god, this ZELDRIS, even on his base costume, look at how sick he is, and even as one of the auras that they like to give the festival characters, if they're going to start doing that for normal characters as well, I'm 100% there for that, because it always ends up looking so good on all the characters, and just makes all their skill effects, all that kind of stuff look so much better. It's been a hot minute since we've had a one and done, so if we could get something on this first one in, unlikely. It's going to be so long until we get another one. I actually had a friend start playing Grand Cross again for the first time in, but definitely a couple months, and he started on the Swimsuit Diane banner and managed to pull our first multi. I was absolutely baffled. This game just hates me when it comes to summoning though, but I mean, we have been getting a couple triple SSR, a couple quad SSR multis, so if we could get one of those on this banner, the chances of us walking away with something that we might like, pretty good. So please give me some rainbow text here. That'd be, oh look at that. Gonna end up getting the SSR. I mean, even second multi in, if we could get a ZELDRIS, that'd be perfect. We'd be walking away with 2-6, and hopefully as well, the Tarmiel is currently 2-6. If we could get him to 3-6 or even 4-6 in this rotation, I would be beyond happy. Depending on how things go and what the next banner might look like, may go a second rotation into this one. I'd like the next banner to be a little bit cheaper, especially since Dokkan's having their whole worldwide collaboration thing, and I don't know, I'm definitely really keen for that. If you guys play any Dokkan, we're getting a cooler and a Rage Goku. Ah well, Elizabeth's cool. I can definitely use alt levels in her, so that'll help out the box CC. But yeah, no, Cooler definitely being my favorite villain throughout the entirety of Z. Such a cool villain. Oh my god, his first scenes when he goes in rage behind the waterfall or in front of the waterfall, so sick. Can we keep up the SSR rates though? Because yeah, it has been too long since I've had a good banner on this game. And some of these banners as well, it's not like Netmarble have had an excuse to make this guy a limited unit as well. I mean, what, 2 banners ago, Freya, we were literally forced to 6-6 him to make him viable, and then before this was probably the most anticipated festival of all time, the Estarossa, so only reason I'm saying he's the most anticipated is because we've been wanting a festival Estarossa for God knows how long now. Definitely one of the first festivals we thought we were going to get. And another shafted multi. I can always use the Super Awakening, so I already used up most of my, if not all of my Super Awakening coins, trying to get my whole box to SA1, which I did end up getting done entirely for the box AC grind. I'm so close to finishing off the Gluttony constellation, and it ends up giving you an extra 4,000 CC or something along those lines, so definitely something you want to start getting done, especially since I've been doing Guild Wars this season, which has been a whole lot of fun. Just helps out with all your teams, even in PvP as well, showcasing teams and units that I might be a little less invested in than some of those top tier teams. Helps them out a whole bunch. Can we get a Sun in the Sky or something along those lines? Jesus. Another dead multi. Surely one of these next two we get a double or something like that. That's us done for the tickets though. We do have the 5 singles, could come through with something on the singles. But yeah, I can definitely see a lot of people going into this banner with the entire sole purpose of trying to get Red Tarmiel. It's honestly not a bad idea, because even rocking at 1-6 as an association, you end up getting so much more value than if you weren't there. Obviously, you are missing out on a crazy amount of stats, missing out on the 6-6, you're missing out, I believe it's 10% of stats you're missing out on, so CC is going to drop a little bit, but giving characters like the Festian that kind of heal effect ends up being so strong for them. And at a point where they become 6-6, I really thought we were going to get something because of the air flash there. If you get the Tarmiel to 6-6, you keep all those stats and she can become unkillable. The second she reaches her full max passive, she starts one-tapping people as well. Unit is mad broken. Mad underrated as well. Granted, they did get a lot better since his release. Ain't no way we're almost 200 gems into this and still no SSRs. I'm skipping through the single summon tickets. I highly doubt we're going to get anything through those. Yeah, if you guys would be interested in seeing me go another rotation in this Zeldris banner, I may just end up doing the summons throughout PvP videos. Maybe at the start, drop, 100 gems, something like that, in another PvP video. Just generally, if I get to a point where I kind of want to dip out on the banner, usually if I start another rotation, I want to go ahead and finish it. Just feels like you've wasted the gems if you put another 30, 100 gems in, something like that, and not going to the milestone. Come on though, no Zeldris. I would really like to get him in this video, not only for the fact of, getting another dupe in him, but so we can actually see the animation, because this is a new name Zeldris, so it will be a new intro animation. Ultimate animation looks really, really good for him as well. Come on, we're starting to have some overlapping SSR animations here, so even though there is no Son of the Sky, it's still a good chance to double, especially if you get rainbow text. Come on, Melly. Also, new animations when? If we would get a Zeldris animation or something like that for this banner, that'd honestly be, I'd take a good enough reason to make him a limited time unit. A triple SSR, let's go. Come on, surely we get some Zeldris and some Tarmiels in this. Please. Oh, come on, Emma, you've been doing me. I'd be so happy if this was the banner where my luck ended up turning around. We're what, 230 gems into this? Maybe a little bit more? We did get actually we're a little closer to that halfway milestone. Definitely don't want to skip out on the SSR either. And to all you guys that are summoning on this banner as well, best of luck, because once again, some really good characters in this one. I'll take the melee. That's a 2-6. That is a 2-6, so we'll take that. Extra box CC, another SSR. I think that might be 6-6 or a dupe for Mark II Valenti, and then I think we're just 1 or 2 units away from our third and final SSR. Surely we don't get this many in the summon without getting a Tarmiel or a Zeldris. There's 2 units that I'm here for, and this is one of them. Wrong Archangel. Wrong Archangel. The Green Sariel is definitely 6 out of 6. Oh well, it's started to become a theme. We've been getting, I think it's the past 3 banners in a row. We've all had triple or quadruple summons with the SSRs in it, I should probably say. Yo, back to back. Hold on. I need to stop complaining. We're actually getting pretty lucky. And we get the counter. Let's go. Surely Net Marvel. Give me something good. We are going to have Origin release sometime 2023. I'm hoping it's a little bit earlier in 2023, since we're all under the assumption that most of the development team have left Grand Cross to actually work on the Origins, so hopefully my luck can be a little bit better on that game. I'm assuming there's going to be a summon mechanic, all that kind of stuff. Always good to see the Escanor animation. God, it's been so long since I released it, probably like 2 years or something along those lines. Can we get another triple? Okay, only a double. They're both right towards the end though, I believe. See if we can skip through some of these earlier ones. Get all the gold guesses out of the way. Oh, never mind. So we get a Sariel, and surely with that, we get the other Archangel. Net Marble? I suppose she's a goddess. Not really what I was looking for though. Ouch. And then here we are halfway. Okay, it's a good SSR count still. Can't complain. I was really hoping for another Son of the Sky, something like that. Ah well, that's right. We did get a couple extra piece of PvE content in this game, or in this update I should say. The Yeomangan. I can still take the Yeomangan dupes as well. I was only just looking at before, we had the re-release of the Hawk event. It was kind of the, how would I put it, the Candy Crush version where you match up the fruits, all that kind of stuff. A decent event. I feel like it's a little less boring than the Whack-A-Mole one we had. I wasn't a fan of that at all, but other than that, there was also some tower thing I saw a lot of people doing on the Japanese version. I didn't quite see it on the kind of like top left tab where you usually get all your event stuff. I didn't have a super deep look into it, but we still have all the Barrager demon out and all that kind of stuff. So if you've missed out on a couple days of grinding that, or if you're just doing the easier difficulties, that's still there to go ahead and get some stuff done. Also, a lot of the firework events are going on at the moment, which are really cool. Allow us to get all of the costumes or the school costumes for the demon characters. Because I didn't initially buy the, I don't think I was spending money on the game when they first came out. Can we get a Mark II Valenti? Definitely not what I want. The new Zeldris is blue though, right? Yeah, he's blue. Okay. Still have yet to see some of his animations. Well, I've obviously seen the ultimate one due to the patch notes, and I believe it's in the story chapters as well. You get to see the Zeldris animation, but counter. Come on, man. No, I skipped the one where we got him. Oh. I knew that would happen as well. The second I started getting trigger happy. Oh, dude, that's so sick. Oh, no. That's alright, because you know why that's alright? We're gonna end up getting another Zeldris within this last 300. Not if I keep skipping it, but hey, if I end up skipping it and we do get another Zeldris, that also ends up being perfectly fine, because if me skipping it means I'm gonna get dupes, by all means I'll spam that button. Let's see, no Eye Flash. You see, because ones like this where it's nighttime, no Eye Flash, we end up losing the battle or tying, especially tying as well. It's such a low chance we actually end up coming through with the win. You know, you end up getting the Stick Blade as well. We have enough gems to finish this off 100%. Come on, just one more animation before the video ends. Because I do really want to see that Zeldris animation. Damn, I'm so devastated I actually skipped that. It's an ongoing joke with me and one of my friends that I always, and I've been pretty good as of recent when it comes to skipping animations and getting the character on the one I skip, but man, hurts when it happens though, that's for sure. I mean, the hype is still there, 100%. We don't want these Ardens and these Malmuses. Is his name Arden? I believe it is, right? If it wants me to inspect him, can I inspect anyone else? Apparently not. Must only be when you get them as new characters. Okay, well, we won't skip these final ones, but I mean, daytime looking pretty hopeful. But imagine if even if we just got new backgrounds for the summon animations, no new actual animations, no Fairy King animation, no Estarossa, no Zeldris animation, but even if we were to have new backgrounds, let's say there's one where maybe you're in the setting of the Demon Realm or something like that, or even just in the Archangel Palette, something cool, just to spice things up a little bit, even though it'd probably just mean another different way of getting guaranteed SSR. I don't know, be fancy. But if on like a 4th anniversary or something along those lines, were to get an animation that meant triple SSR, that'd be just perfect. I was really hoping they'd do something like that for 3rd Annie, but doesn't seem to be the case. Last animation here. And unfortunately a shaft. Yeah, I mean, I'm still happy with 2/6 Zeldris, especially since we aren't going to be getting him for quite some time now. A dupe's always going to help. I may once again go back on this banner. We'll probably see if I'll do that throughout summon videos, but let's see. Bring the boy Zeldris up. We are getting closer to that 10 million bucks CC. I stopped running a little bit just because the gold was getting a little bit low, but there he is, the boy Zeldris. That's just about does it for today's video. Once again, if you guys were summoning, really hope your luck on the banner was super good. Hopefully you just got a first multi and you were able to dip. Unless, of course, you're looking to go to the end milestone. But once again, that just about does it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit like, comment, and subscribe. Really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.